Close them doors. Ushers, close the doors. Close the doors.
Marvin Sapp, Mr. Never Would Have Made
It without you.
He is facing some controversy that happened last year back in 2024. I'm kind of shocked because I thought people were already heard about this. When I first seen it, I didn't even know it was Marvin Sapp. I thought it was some random preacher. But Marvin Sapp?
What?
Wild. But homie has demanded the ushers to close the door and challenge congregation to donate a total of 40 bands. $40,000. 40 bands.
And they understand the cost that is involved. There's 1,000 of you. Bring them baskets. Bring.
Tripping hard.
You give $20. This is easy, saints.
Oh, that's a robbery, bro. That's a robbery. I don't know about y'all, but when have we ever start taxing people to listen to something, to listen to the gospel that was free? I understand that there's a business side to church that most people don't talk about. I understand there's levels to this stuff. But is this the proper way of how you want to go about getting donations and funding? And not only that, but I'm going to tell you what makes it even more worse. He was heavy to let you know that this thing
Cost that is involved.
cost. Here how you put the emphasis right on that
Cost.
you know, straight up from the jump. Oh, this is about money. This ain't about faith. This ain't about God. This ain't about love. It's about the
Cost.
the cost. Told them close the door not once
They close them doors.
and not twice,
Close the doors.
not even 3 times,
Close the doors.
4 times. He has told them close the door,
Close the doors.
close the doors, close the doors. I said close them.
I said close them doors.
Not how much ego and pride do you have to be able to demand something like that from the jump? If I was, man, I promise you, if I was there at the church, I had a preacher tell me close the doors and stuff and told me to do that, oh, I would have been fighting one of the
Oh, my vital organs. My vital organs.
ushers, because you're not finna kidnap me. And speaking of kidnapping, that's exactly what social media is talking about. Social media has took this in the storm. Like, there's been videos about it, there's been skits about it, there's been memes about it. Marvin Sapp there on his name, and they said that they accused Marvin Sapp of holding congregation hostage and apply undue pressure to donate. Some people people described it as a coercive or like a shakedown, while some question the necessary money whether it would benefit the community. He stated with his own words that his intent was never to make anyone feel trapped, but rather to foster a secure environment for financial contribution. He explained that he's responsible for funding for the Congress budget and took responsibility serious, and he cited a biblical reference to support his approach to fundraising. Sir, there is nothing biblical about this. It is this exact reason why people turn off from the church. It is not because of the it's not because of the people that's in there themselves. It's because of the egos of our praise leaders, and it's the ego of some of these leaders, because they claim that they're doing it under the gospel, like that's their way out. But in the end, they're doing it to fulfill their own egos, which is such a turnoff for me. And you could spot it a mile away. I absolutely despise how some Christians or some of that, or some that claim they're Christian, they weaponize the scriptures that fit their own agenda while taking it such out of context, which is not happen. This does not help the brand of Christianity. This doesn't help the brand of going to church, because even today's time, people are barely even going to church as it is today, because we got some stuff to do. But it brings the question: it's like that is this too far? Did he go too far when he did this? I'm not gonna lie, this video really does a number on his reputation, because imagine you being such a respected gospel artist that came out with multiple different albums or singles that people still enjoy to this day, and they have to see that their own favorite singer is doing extortion tactics on his churchgoers. And this is sad to say, because this is not the last time this happened, and this won't be the first time this happened, because there has been plenty of people back in the past that has went to church that took it upon themselves to take advantage. We hear it time and time again, and it happens time and time again. So this brings the question to the church: what course of action are you guys going to do to make sure that this is a safe environment for other people? And what other Christians are going to do? So are they going to be for this or against this? It is now time more than ever that we have to voice our concern, because it's people like this that gives a bad taste to other people. And this is bad. Imagine this is your first time going to church. This is your first impression, and you have to go over this first impression everywhere you go. You are losing on this battle.